Good evening. It is April 17th, 2017. It is Monday, and we're at Wikispeed in Lynnwood. I am William Newing. I'm the product owner of Team Wikispeed in Lynnwood, Washington. I'm with Gunnar Israel, our intern, and today we accomplished a few tasks, quite a few. Gunnar was able to add himself and hopefully Andrew, I think, into the Team Wikispeed online dashboard, so they're able to be part of the Team Wikispeed email notifications. We had a whole bunch of emails to reply and reach out for to get a lot of our information in CAD that we need. For example, we asked Hubert for CAD via Fusion360 and also to coordinate some of our other online events, such as the video conferencing with a few other team members as such. We were able to finally confirm the schematics of our ECU for the R18 motor. We installed Fusion360, at least on my machine. Gunnar already had that done, and right now is actually uploading some of our CAD files, so hopefully that'll work. So right now it's being onboarded in a way, and I think it's going to be in that position for a while since we're onboarding ourselves. And lastly, this was done a while ago, but I think we finally checked it off and make sure that it was done. So we ported over a whole bunch of data into our next test version, into our data tracking sheet for how fast and how much we were doing. There was a lot of information. So dating back anything prior to February of this year, all the back, I think about a year and a half as such of points, of tracking points. So there was a lot of information, but we were able to break it down into different columns of extra small, small, medium, large, and extra large, so that when we put in those values of how many we had, then it populates already a automatic calculation of sum of how many points were completed within a certain month. And then we'll hopefully get a column for the month's value as well, but because of certain days that we have that can change around, that will probably be a floating sum or floating box somewhere. But for now, it's working so far. Pretty good. We like it. That is a lot of points. Any recommendations? Pairing. Pairing is cutting down so much of the documentation and the miscommunication of our process and of our work. It is so imperative. Especially today, which we didn't do a lot of the hardware hands-on version because we were still doing quite a bit of planning. We planned out a little bit more of what else we needed for our suspension epic of our front suspension project, to make sure that we have the right components and the right items in order to troubleshoot, make sure that we can work on those right angles and geometries to get those extra criteria, such as getting the bump steer down to 0, and also our scrub angle to be less than an inch, and I believe our 0 camber. So those are the things that we're working on. And Gunnar, do you have any recommendations?
I think you said it best.
All right. Well, thank you very much. Wikispeed out.